welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I'm Shelly. From a seated crisscross applesauce, inhale, both arms raise overhead. Exhale, both arms float to the earth. Inhale, both arms reach high over sky. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, rise. And reach for that left elbow, pulling the opposite direction. You can inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Inhale, really feeling that lovely stretch in the shoulder. Exhale, float both hands to earth. Inhale, reach high to the sky, reach for the right elbow this time and give it a nice stretch that feels good for you and your body. Inhale, you can tick top to the side. Exhale, reach high over the head, and you can set yourself up for success here, my lovelies. Then put your hair up, fidget, wiggling in your body, and from here we are going to be meeting in a tabletop position. And if you find your floors a little bit harder, my lovelies, that you can use a blanket under your knees to protect your knee joints. So meeting me in a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists. Inhale, raise the spine. Exhale, sink, raising the sit bones and the chin. For cow and cats, really getting this lovely spinal flexion and arching the spine, really tuning into where you're holding any tension or tightness as you get creative in your movement here. Inhale, sinking. And I love blocks, so if you want to join me, you can grab blocks, or you can also use hands at the earth step. Right foot forward, left foot tracks back, coming in for a supported runner's lunge with the blocks beneath you, really getting this lovely opening in that hip flexor. And exhale, you can walk the blocks back with you. And taking this movement in a way that feels good in your body as you open and expand. Inhale. Exhale, you can press back and just exploring. You could come back to the heel if that feels good, and knowing that yoga is a practice. It's not a perfect, it's not a one size fits all. And bending for a twist to the right side, you can use that block on that left hand, or you can also reach down to the earth. Inhaling, another variation is you can inhale, hug both thighs together for this twisted runner's lunge, really finding that inner strength as you root those feet into the earth. Inhale, and then reaching for that opposite block here in this runner's lunge, my lovely friends. And you can step up on that hind foot or set it back down to the earth here for a crescent lunge. So either variation, there's no right or wrong here, or you can power up, hugging inner thighs together, creating this lovely gentle back bend. With me, join, and you can squeeze the elbows and get a little playful, get a little creative in your expression. You can bring the arms forward or back. Find a variation of Anjaneyasana that feels good. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, to the bent leg. Variation always is to stay down on the earth, my lovelies. Or you could inhale, raise up, twisting. And in yoga, when we twist, we are detoxifying, wringing out, letting go, cleansing and clearing, coming back to center, reaching for blocks if you have them. Meeting back at that tabletop position, wiggling out those hips, tuning into your body with an inhale. Stepping that opposite left foot forward, right foot tracks back, and exploring the left side body. The left body in yoga is our feminine energy, if you are on your left side with me. So exploring that feminine energy, and you can walk forward, exhale, hinge back, and just tuning in, right? One side can feel better, more expansive. One side might have a little bit more cricks and pops, and really breathe into those tight or tense spaces. You can use the blocks, or you can tent the hands up on the earth here, finding an expression as you hinge that heart forward. Lovely, lovely soul sisters. Really finding an exploration in the hip flexors as we open here, setting ourselves up for success. Right hand can be supported. You can also power up, hugging the inner thighs to the hips for your Anjaneyasana. Find that variation that works for you if it's on the knees. You can be free in your shoulders with me. You can power up to this more runner's lunge, Anjaneyasana, hugging the inner thighs. You can float the elbows, expand the wings, hugging the elbows in as you knit the ribs together, hugging through that root lock, the Muladhara Bandha, that space between the genitalia and anus, and then arms lengthen long, twist to the bent leg here. Inhale. You can also have the variation to bend at the sides. Inhale, finding strength as we detoxify, cleanse the breath. Exhale, meeting back at center and stepping forward, beauties, and meeting me in a mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart. And just taking a moment to pause, to tune in, to check in with you with an inhale. Exhale. And from here, tuning into the right body. And with that beautiful right foot rooted into the earth, raise the left knee up to the chest, rolling out the ankle, crossing the midsection for a standing figure four. You can always use a wall or a bench or a stool here, crossing and just being very that you're not hinging or hitting on that knee, finding that alignment in that right foot rooted on the earth. You can bend and sit down in a seat if that feels good. Remembering yoga is not a one-size-fits-all wherever you are in this posture. Inhale. Finding that balance, you can reach for the foot and knee and bend forward. Inhale, release, rolling the ankle out and allowing both feet to meet at the mat. I was also thinking while I was in this, we could use a variation of using the block for support if we're feeling like we need that. So let's rock it out on this opposite side body. Left leg roots into the earth, right leg lifts up, really finding length and strength from the gluteus to the sit bones and the heart, and rolling out that foot as you fold that knee in towards your heart here, crossing that midsection, making sure that ankle is not sitting on the knee joint, and finding your balance within your body. You can use a mudra, a hand gesture, reach for the foot and the knee and hinge the heart forward. You can sink into the sit bones. Find a variation in this figure four, the standing figure four that feels good. Inhale. Exhale. You can feel free in your expressions with your hands, a namaste mudra. And then exhale, shake it out with me, my lovelies, lovelies. Moving anything we could trip over our blocks out of the way and just get a little free. Move your body in a way that feels so good for you and just get a little loose, shake your body, find a free expression that feels good in your body. Let go of any thoughts of what you're doing before this or after and move and get free and get funky with me and just move your body in a way that feels good. I'm really digging this beautiful wide open like goddess squat if you want to join me. Feet 3 to 4 feet apart, toes facing the corners of the mat, and just get a little playful. You can sink down into those sit bones, lifting up at the heels and the toes. Hands reach towards the inner thighs and move and smile and feel what it feels like to be alive today. Feel all of that love, all of that expansiveness in this beautiful body. Allow yourself to radiate with joy, with these feelings that we can tap into that are within us as we inhale. Be a star, take up space here, lovelies. And I'm going to reach for the block as we come for a forward fold. Exhale the heart forward. You can find a beautiful generous bend in the knees, a round spine, or straighter legs and a straighter spine. Coming up for half flat back. Give yourself a smile. Create that oxytocin, that love hormone, that feel good hormone. And from here, coming to the knees and meeting me on your booty, however you need to get there, my beautiful soul sister, finding your way to your bottom. Allowing the legs to lengthen long for a moment here. I'm going to reach for my lovely bolster. If you have a pillow, that would be wonderful. As we exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana, a sitting, seated forward fold. Inhale through the back of the heart. Exhale. Find a little restoration on the inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale, raise the back of the heart, light lovelies, rolling out the shoulders. And our goal is going to be to get to your back. So if you need to timber back, or if you want to gently lay yourself on the earth, find what feels good for you in your body. For me, I love this bolster, so I am going to set myself up for success. Take my hair out of my ponytail and find a butterfly so my soles of the feet are kissing and knees are splayed open wide, or lay for our Shavasana, our pose of surrender. Hand on the heart, hand on the belly as we relax scalp, relax forehead, relax jaw, relax shoulders and heart, melting and relaxing spine, Relax sit bones, relax legs, relax soles of the feet, relax toes. As we lay here and surrender, we will take the next few moments in silence to surrender to what is. Inhale, legs and arms lengthen long over the head, tucking in and hugging your body in, hugging yourself, and meeting knee rolling onto one side. You can relax on the arm, on the earth, and the head, hugging the knees in, and mantraing with me, I love you, I love you, I am grateful for you, I am grateful for you, I accept you just the way you are, I accept you just the way you are. Hugging it in, using that top arm as a kickstand, meeting in a seated position with eyes closed. You can sit on that pillow if you want to. Bring your hands, palms kissing palms to your heart, or one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly, giving yourself gratitude for showing up. Bringing both hands, palms, kissing palms to the heart, acknowledging the love and the light within you, and acknowledging it within all those around you. Namaste, beauties. Thank you for practicing with me.